3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the supports commentary. This is a gameplay of injection of thoughts, critique, and advice. My name is BlueGill75. This is a match from one of the streams I played earlier this evening. This one is most worthy of showing. Other ones, it went pretty good. Some matches didn't really work in my favor. Some builds I just wanted to try and see if they worked. They did not. And one I really tried, but teammates just wanted the game to end. Like, as soon as the game doesn't look good in your favor, people just lose all interest in trying. They just want to move on to the next game. Things like that. And then there's lag. There's really nothing to do about lag. It's just distance. That's kind of thing. Like, this game was kind of advertised as playing with your friends on the couch. A console game. A console MOBA. But where the console versions kind of dried out, like the Xbox 360 and the PS3 versions, with the publisher running out of money or going bankrupt or whatever. And why am I talking about this? And where they couldn't update the game anymore, whereas they could update the PC version. The PC version ended up being the one that kept going. So a game that was built to play with your friends on the couch locally, like each team being in the same room, kind of thing. So yeah, like I don't know if the game is really going in the direction it was planning to. Like, they probably worked, because the developers are still pushing for consoles. But what happened now is that since the PC version got the more consistent updates, people just play the PC version. And playing on mouse and keyboard, some people just prefer as well. So there's that. So opening up the match is basic abilities and just working with that. There's a lot of matches I play when I stream. Even when I'm not host, there's always complaints of really bad lag. And I don't know if it's really something to do with me. Like, I know the game runs on peer-to-peer, which means that everybody runs a part of the server. So I think the lag I get from streaming, which I don't have it as a lot, is people just complain about the little things too. That's kind of the issue at hand. So yeah, not a whole lot going on here. Just Penny is doing very well in 2.8, but she's supposed to get nerfed in 2.9, as it's looking to be. So we'll see if she still holds on, because I played a Penny earlier tonight who did an excellent job and managed to hold out all the way through. Like, she's an assassin. She assassinates by dealing a lot of damage in a short amount of time against one person. Whereas a nuker character like Clunk or Durple can deal a ton of damage to a group of people, that kind of thing. So the way it was going, just go with my teammates, try to help them out what they were doing with. And Penny was able to take care of the enemy team quite well, where she got both the kills at the start. And myself being able to support my team by slowing down the enemy Lone Star and helping Penny get that kill anyway. Like, I don't mind if I don't get kills, because I still get that assist solar by doing that anyway. And yeah, support's not always just healing people. I'm kind of stuck on that mind frame, because I'm used to always having to get healing for support or playing medic kind of thing. Because in games like well, playing sniper or spy or any Evolve, where support class doesn't heal at all, they have a different way of supporting the team, whereas there's dedicated healers in some games. Things like that. So just some ideals I'm just trying to break the habit of as well. And yeah, Yuri doesn't have to heal all the time, but it works out quite well in his favor. And the reason why I have chat disabled is just better that way. The red team was getting pretty pissy about lag and blaming it all. So, oh, you're using scripts. Oh, you're cheating. You're using lag to get the advantage. There was one person from the stream who joined the game, and they're from the West Coast, I'm from the East Coast. Therefore, there's going to be a delay. And that person was just getting shit on by the other team, like, oh, you're cheating. Nice to have scripts, I bet. No, it's just lag. It's just how lag is. Like, when it takes a long time for a signal to travel from one place to another, in that case, coast to coast, yes, it's going to take a little while. I know it's annoying, it can be, but you have to understand that you're trying to play with people thousands of miles away from you. That's the thing. Like, the game's wasn't really designed for this online play thing. Like, it's kind of going out of its league here, I would have to say. Because it doesn't really work like that. Will the game ever get dedicated servers? I doubt it. Like, I imagine the developers just want to push the console so that they can get back to the original plan, but they kind of really got screwed over when the publisher from the first console games ran out of money, which is really unfortunate because it's a really good game. It's a really good MOBA game, more relaxed, but because you can't play Dota or League of Legends on console because you just don't have the buttons for it, whereas Awesomenauts is simplified to work for consoles. Why the hell am I talking about this? I don't know. I'm not trying to insult the game or anything. I just feel that it's like you're just surprised you're going to have a kid. What do? You know? Like, just, I don't feel like that's as part of anybody's plans. Like, Steam is really cool to be on, like, have a game there, I imagine. And where am I going with this? I'm just rambling at this point. Like, I know Ronimo's doing what they can, and I'm getting killed a lot. But the thing is, like, online play, you can only do so much with that without having to get dedicated servers. And servers do cost money. I am aware of that. I just wonder if I don't expect it to happen. We'll see. So, talking about the game. I'm doing pretty good with helping out my teammates, so I figured I'd just get healing just to keep them alive a little bit better anyway. Because it seemed that the best way I could help out was just try to keep myself alive and my teammates if possible. That kind of thing. And I wasn't doing too bad. Like, Penny was doing really good, so I thought I'd just try to help out Penny. That kind of thing. But Ayla here got a little too far in, and that happened to me earlier as well, so you have to be very, very careful about rushing a turret by yourself, because what can happen, especially when there's a Leon on another team, is that you can get ambushed. Ambushes happen. You kind of have to look at what's going on and say, is this a good place to be in right now? Should I be somewhere else? And again, we go back to checking the map. That kind of thing, like, should I be here? And I'm not really focused on power here. I'm just trying to slow down the enemy team, like, just so that Penny and Ayla can catch up to them and take them out. Slow to expose Leon. Whenever there's an enemy Leon in the team, or if we're just on a Gwilon, I almost always get the slow and laser just to expose anybody, because mines can work, cover bombs can work out pretty well, but the laser is instant. You don't have to spend much time prepping an area. I figured at this part of the well, cover bombs can be pretty cheap, but you have to spend some time priming it, whereas laser is instant. That's what I'm trying to get at, and just help out my teammates just by, if someone runs into the mine, does an instant 400, whereas if I have a bunch of mines scattered about, it only does 160, I think it is. And right here I'm just doing surveillance, but actually Leon's just over there, so there's that. So Froggy G did take a little damage. I'm just trying to hang on here. Did manage to get Leon, but I kind of got boxed in, and Ted was able to get me with Ted was able to get me with that shotgun. So Penny got taken out by the droid, so it's kind of confusing going against those flying droids, because they might be in one direction, and then the shots will go in the opposite direction. And the shots are homing too, so it's kind of frustrating as well. That's the kind of thing. So I went and got flash forward just to give my droids the burst, help them go faster, or just help my allies go faster, because it seems like when I use the time warp at that match, I was kind of Mexican standoff, just hold on for dear life kind of thing. And Ayla's doing pretty good, like, really no problem from our team. Just, yeah, there was lag, but I don't know what to really do about it. Like, I don't really feel like it's being exploited. Like, anyways, many people are purposely exploiting it or anything like that. So it's a thing, and I don't really feel like it's going to be fixed anytime in the future. I understand it can be frustrating, but understand that you might be playing with somebody who is far, far away. And you can set your matchmaking to be same area only, but sometimes the game doesn't seem to listen to that. Like, I think we're at the point where people would just prefer to wait 5 minutes and have good ping, rather than have instant matchmaking but have people from across the sea or across the continent kind of thing. Because I know Loadout tried that. They had just matchmaking from wherever. However, they had servers though. Then again, they ended up shutting down some servers and that caused a lot of damage too. So that was really unfortunate. Awesomenauts is a paid game, but you can get the game for very cheap if you get the right stuff. And kind of a good play here, just working with my allies and dealing damage, working that way. Just missed RPG though. But with that flash forward and healing, able to heal my allies and make them attack faster. Therefore, scaring RPG shitless. And just have to watch out for slow. Just try to guess where Leon might be. But you can't really chase after them. I don't have the boots either. I did decide on lifesteal, but I don't think I ended up using it too much. I'm just at the point where we're doing fine for pushing lanes. We're doing fine for getting kills. So I'll just try to help my allies with doing that anyway. Because even right here, I didn't really feel fear. I just felt like, just hang on. Because we're able to take them out quite well. Because I don't really think lag was the problem here. Or it doesn't look like it anyway, just skill. Sometimes the enemy team is just better than you. That just happens. So I figured I'd just follow Penny around, just help with them. But we're at the point where all the enemies are gone, and we just take it out. Flash forward, match is over. So I can understand people's frustration, but it's an indie game, and having dedicated servers would mean a lot of budget will go into that. Depends on the cost of servers, because I don't know how much it costs for servers, but anyway. Sometimes I have to take a break though, because I have to do that pretty often, because I can only play so many matches before I have to take a break, or else I get burnt out really bad. Because in 2.7, I think it was, I nearly had to stop for a good while, like take a week and not play the game, because the game can be frustrating, especially when you try to play Voltar. But Voltar's got some changes to 2.9. We'll see what 2.9 brings, because the beta's gonna be out for a good little while, and there's still some things to be revealed for the next patch, and we're gonna be at 3.0 as well. So I wonder what will be announced then. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks very much for watching.